Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. Today we're going to be doing our shards, or at least our pulls, for the Champion Chase tournament for the Ankora Fusion. It's a pre-shower video today, a very rare occurrence in the Nub Raids channel. I'm actually doing a couple of videos kind of early enough this morning, but the second video is actually going to come out later. I've already recorded it. You're really going to want to check it out. It's coming out later this afternoon. It's a pretty game-changing strategy that one of my clanmates has come up with, and he's built and got it working. It is insane, really smart. I'm definitely going to be changing up one of my dungeon teams to do this. So yeah, stay tuned. That's all I'm saying, for a really cool video coming out later today. The Champion Chase tournament then for White Queen Ankora. Here we go. You've got your 5-star Acelin soul in there. Some dude's already got 8,000 points on day one. It's barely even started. So yeah, that's kind of far away. I mean, you also get some 6-star mythical Relentless, which is insanely good, and some bonus Ankora fragments. So there's a lot there for first place. Great rewards. Unfortunately, it's first place in a tournament, so forget about it. Where are we at then? So these are the point requirements over here. Your average points for an Ancient Shard in a 2x Ancients events in a Champion Chase tournament. On average, it's 53.3 points. Now, obviously, you know, you can have big swings of luck. Like if you pull a whole bunch of rares, you got unlucky. Like if you get a legendary, that's obviously going to be factored into like these average points. If you do really bad in your pulls, it could take you more. On average, that's what it is. So you'd be expecting approximately 40 Ancients to get the 5 fragments, and approximately 68 to get this. Should be pretty consistent, because most of the points are coming from epics, really, is where most of your points come from. So you should be pretty close to these numbers. Let's call it like 40 and 70, just to be, to keep it nice round numbers. So it's a decent chunk of Ancients, but it's certainly doable. I would say 40 is definitely doable. 70 is a bigger chunk. That could be a little bit harder, but you can obviously get campaign drops as well. You can get fusions, etc. Or not, yeah, permanent fusions and so on. So what we're actually going to do, because I've been holding on to these, let's start off by going for my Prism Shards. Here we go. We got the Lordly Summon Pool. It would be real nice to see Acelin, or Acelin. I think it's Acelin is how you say it. Acelin pop out of these. From what I've seen, obviously everyone who's pulled Acelin from it has gone straight to Discord and shared it. So we've seen people constantly pulling Acelin, it feels like, over Discord on the last few days. But yeah, we've got 3 chances here. So I've worked it out. We've got 3 pulls, 6% chance it's a legendary. Of the 6 legendaries, one of them is Acelin. So I've worked it out. I think we basically have a 100% chance to get him. So let's go. Very excited to get him. Also, I do love that the star rating actually looks like it's part of his crown. Actually looks quite that way for a lot of these Banner Lords. Yeah, all the Banner Lords wearing a little crown. I like it. A little crown of stars. There we go. An epic. I have never gotten, a legendary from these Prism Shards, and I spent $50 of my own money buying some. Then viewers one of the viewers very kindly bought $50 again for another video on it. So with over $100 on these before, we've never got, and to this day we have not got a legendary. So my luck streak continues. It's the massive problem with Prism Shards, like no mercy system. You can just pull and pull and pull and pull, and sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. You know what? I've got a Remnant summon. Let's go for this as well. 2.5% chance of mythical. This is my 3rd or 4th Remnant summon. Let's go for it. I don't even know how many points a mythical is. Doesn't matter because it's an epic. But hey, epic is 250 points. That's actually not too shabby. So that gets us a little bit of the way there as well. In fact, that should get us a lot of the way there. So one of those epics would have been yours for free. Like you could do that pretty much no problem, right? Because they gave, I think, everyone who was above level 40 maybe the 30 free points. So hopefully you saved it. Unfortunately, I was sick on the day that they reveal that summon pool, so I didn't get a chance to make the video on that day. Like I was just in bed vomiting from food poisoning. It was a horrible bloody day. Absolutely miserable 24 hours. But yeah, I didn't get to warn you to save your thing, so hopefully you did, and it gave you some extra points here. It would have been just the one summon, but hey, 1 epic, it's 250 points. It's not too bad. We are also going to come in I'm going to do it right now. We're going to summon in Fatalis Blade Master, which should be 650 points for a Void Legendary. So let's get him in. I'm really actually quite excited to build him up and give him a try. 650 tournament points. I think he is now probably the third. I think it's quite funny. The thing about the ratings, I think he's probably the third best HP nuker for Arena. The third best in the game. So I think there's probably a lot of HP nukers that are rated higher than this that he is better than. So it's always one of those funny things that the ratings are so poor because it is sort of contextual to people's expectations rather than being sort of objective to the reality of what champion. I mean, it's also fair enough. Like, they release some new champions. It's not like everybody's going to go back through and be like, let me, assiduously adjust all of my previous ratings in the game to establish the new pecking order. Like, no one's going to do that. There's like 800 champs. It's not going to happen. But I think he's probably the third best. We've got Taras is obviously number one by a mile. His passives are just, all of his passive effects are so disgusting. Plus, he just hits super, super hard with the AoE as well. Both his single target and AoE both hit probably about twice as hard as they realistically should. Then we've got, I say number two is the new guy, White Queen Ankora's partner, Narcisse. I have to think about his name. Then I think Fatalis is number three. And I think his passive mostly. His passive is real good. And then, yeah, he's got, his damage isn't crazy, but he's got some decent utility. He's not bad. His multipliers are low, but he's got the ignore defense built in. So, yeah, I think he's certainly going to scale pretty well with the ignore defense. I think he definitely has a lot of potential scaling with Merciless. Now, he doesn't benefit from the attack, but that 35% ignore defense, you slap it on to his 15% base, that gives you a lot of damage potential. Or, of course, you could just probably more likely run him in lethal and stuff. But yeah, any more sets like Merciless, he's got potential is what I'm saying. So I think he's certainly worth building. Probably for most people, I think he's probably worth building. For me, I'm certainly going to build him. And he's going to be my main HP nuker for Arena. Don't expect to use him crazy much, but I will use him. So there you go. Okay, we need to pull some more shards. We're at 1,600. I hope that's up to date. Doesn't really matter. Let's actually work it out quickly here. Why the heck not? Let me get it. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to work it out. Quick maths, right? We need another 2,000 to get up here. 40 shards. I'm actually going to do, I think we'll do 30. Let's do 30 ancient pulls, which will then leave us a little bit short of these fragments, but we'll make it up with green shards over the weekend champion. And we're going to be doing campaign as well. So yeah, actually I need to feed just one champion. Let's see if can we do that really quick? Oh no. Really quick.Maybe not really quick. Hang on. Here we go. We can do this. Fellhound. Welcome. We've barely enough. Welcome to 5-star. This actually works out really well, giving us some heart coins as well. Oh, let me mention that. How is the Lover's Path going for me before we pull the shards? Lover's Path is going well. I am going for the soul. So what I've been doing, I find this actually very helpful because this is such a big grind. I'm actually doing like daily goals. So my goal is we have 4 days total. I'm aiming to get 25,000 points every single day. And I can then know, am I behind my goal for today? Am I ahead? And I'm going to just spend all the stuff at the end. But that's my plan. And we can work out, like if I end up going over or, potentially going slightly under, I can adjust my path a little bit as needed. Certainly, it should be no problem at all for me to get to the 10 fragments. It's going to be big work to get to the soul, but I think it's definitely worth it for me. This is a good thing for me to spend my gems on because I'm very likely to use her. So yeah, we did 25,000 day one. Oh god, it wants to sell me stuff if you click on it. That's funny. Goal is do at least 25k every day. And yeah, by the end of day 4, just in time, we should have enough to grab her. I might even go grab the Yumiko soul as well. And then if we get some extra points, I can come and I can grab like some oils or whatever if I need to. But yeah, we'll see exactly how it goes, but that's the plan. So Lover's Path, it is tough, but it's going pretty well. So for this one, we do have a 10x for Acelin at the moment. He is only available from shards during these specific events. So he is available right now only from ancient shards and only for the duration of this 10x event, and then he's going to disappear. I imagine they're going to rerun events like this in the future, etc. But basically, he's the sort of champion that it was a little bit unclear or deceptive when they said that, you know, before he would only be available from in-game events and wouldn't be available from shards. It's just badly worded, I think. He's not available from shards usually, but he is available from shards during special in-game events. They could always do other events for these champions in the future. But I think all these faction unity guys are going to be sort of similar. I also did notice we only have 2 more factions of mythicals left to do, and then we'll see what happens. What do you think is going to happen after that? Are they going to switch to doing more faction unity instead of mythical? Or I guess we'll just see multiple mythical champions per faction is more likely. 580 points. So it's just the 2 epics plus a bunch of rares. 2 epics and a 10 pull is fairly decent. We are really, really looking for the stuff for the Lady Mikage fusion. 100 points. That is brutal. Okay, we might actually need to do another. That's super bad luck right there. We got 20 shards and 2 epics. It's pretty bad luck so far. Let's see what we get this time. 800. That's good. That should be 3 epics then. Or is it 4? 3? Yeah, 3. Okay. Okay, we got Lady Annabelle, Sanguinia, and Bergoth. Fine. None of the things that we need. We've got plenty of ancients, though, so I'm really not worried about doing this. It's just I want to get all the pulls in the one video. Let's see where that leaves us. Should be pretty much close enough, I think, if it's updated. We're 500 short. Okay. Hard to judge. You know, let's do 3 more. Let's do 2 more. Let's just fill up. Let's go to the 350 for the video. Epic. Excellent. And the Bowman. I said we go the full way. Let's go the full way. It's rare. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. So we almost made it. We're certainly close enough. No question. In a grand spot. So I'm actually going to be grabbing, it looks like, I think all the fragment. I'm actually going to overcap on fragments for this event. I figure this being an ancient shard event makes this very easy. Like, I have so many ancients, it's not a huge deal for me. The opportunity cost for that is honestly pretty small. Does mean I could skip the 10 fragments here. Maybe I will actually do that. Yeah, actually, you know what? I might now skip these 10 fragments. It doesn't save me much. It saves me only 4,000 points. But I could then use the key, and I could just use that to go grab the Yumiko soul instead. I might actually do that. I don't really care too much about Legendary Book. Nice, but not essential. The Mythical Chaos Ores may be a bit more attractive. I don't know. Or then again, maybe I just go this way. Just grab the fragments and hey, we get a bit closer to Maud or Maud or I don't know. However you say it. Some weird way. I've got 3 fragments. Oh, I can actually cash in a chest. Here we go. Oh, boys, we got another 4. Now, you know what? I will say, shitting on the mod fragments. I tell you what, you know, a legendary tome and an XP barrel, that's actually pretty good, right? So the fragments are a farce, but I tell you, the other rewards have been not too bad, actually. I'll take a legendary tome and an XP barrel. That's actually quite good. Maybe I will go for extra fragments. 10 extra fragments is 2 chests. Yeah, I mean, maybe I will just go for that. This is their goal, you know, and I don't think it's too nefarious. Yes, our red dot is it. I don't think it's too nefarious. I actually think that's a good thing about this fragment exchange. It makes the extra fragments actually have a purpose. I think if it does that, it does that well. I'm probably just going to level Fatalis up with voids because I've got a whole bunch of void pots. I've got 1,000. Might as well help me towards getting to this goal. He's on my list of stuff to level. And yeah, thanks for watching. I wish you the best of luck in your own polls and best of luck in the lover's path. Maybe I'll put up a poll to see who is actually going for this. I am curious. Yeah, I think I will do that. Wait, there's another red dot. Who else is new? What? Oh, we got the new rare. Oh yeah. You know, I should probably keep a copy of him. He's pretty good. I'll throw him into the vault. Right, Mr. Bowsmith, you're going into the vault. But yeah, I wish you the best of luck. I must reset the champ filter. Are you joking me? I want to put him in the... Oh my god. Okay, well, I'll do that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.